Welcome to the Bad Inputs Podcast. This is the Gamescast. I am here with
CJ Ferg.
And we are doing some watching for the Mass Effect Andromeda trailer, but this has been the first and the last episode. Get it? Because it's the last episode before the next episode of 2017. You'll get it later. It's the first and last episode number. Alright, we got video games. So, this trailer we're watching right now is Mass Effect Andromeda with that weird looking alien thing.
The Saris.
And they show this at CES, Consumers Electronic Software Festival, whatever, all the nerds come with the technology. So I was thinking maybe it's kind of empty. Whoa, that's pretty cool. I was like, maybe it's empty because this is not really a demo.
That's yeah. I mean, it could be. That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping it's that. But like, so you can tell from. It looks like the battle system and like that stuff. That looks flushed out.
Yeah.
Like that looks all done. But it looks like. So when you watch the combat looks plain. And like, there's some parts that are cool, but like, look, there's just like there's sound effects and like but like.
Shield. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty. Look, it's
insane.
It looks cool, but like, I don't know. It feels like it's something like I was watching Inside Gaming the other day, and they were playing what was like Battle Los Angeles, and he's like, "Man, I can't believe something that's supposed to be so exciting can be so boring." and like, it's just it kind of gets that feel for me where it's like it looks cool, but I don't have this like immediate draw to it.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just Mass Effect, and like Mass Effect's combat has always been pretty like cut and dry.
Yeah.
You know, it's never like been too intricate. It's like, all right, here you got your classes, you got your powers for the classes, and you got your guns, and that's pretty much it. So like, I don't know. It's not that it's bad. I'm worried. I just feel like it's broken, or not broken. I feel like it's not entirely finished.
I think my lack of hype for the game made it look better than I expected it to. Because I just kept saying that it was going to be delayed. The end of 2016 primarily. I was like, oh, this game's, don't expect to see it, kiddos. It's not happening for a while. I thought it was going to come out in the fall, which they would be screwed if it did. And then I thought it had to come out in March because why not for the Switch? So we all found out it's not coming out for the Switch. And then all of a sudden, just yesterday on the 4th, we get a little drop from the dudes at EA and that the game's coming out March 21st, 2017.
Yep.
I was going to say that's the biggest game so far in the year, but that's false.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7.
That's coming out first.
January, all to its sweet, lonesome self.
January 24th. It's getting great reviews. I'm hearing from the VR point of view that it actually feels a lot like the first Resident Evil because it only gives you a certain amount of room to look.
Yeah.
So it only gives you like, you can only go a certain amount, like looking right to left. So if you want to look farther than that, you actually have to press buttons on the controller. And you have to peer around corners in this way where you're not expecting it. It's like Resident Evil, where it's like, it has these kind of fixed angles until you have to like manually turn yourself in a way, and then bam, there's somebody around the corner.
Yeah, I was like, we had to download it to try it out because I've been hearing nothing but horrifying things.
Yeah, Eloy's gonna be your test dummy.
I think the first person mode, a lot of people are not upset with it. No. I thought people would be, but they were initially when they were like, oh, I guess it's not going to be any combat. This is just a straight up PT ripoff until each new demo they kept rolling out, and they called it like Twinkling Time Night or some shit like that. But that's the last one.
Dark Souls.
And then with like some moth dude that like if he bites you, then you get the bad ending, and if you succeed and get through it, you get the good ending.
Yeah.
A coin to carry over to the DLC. So it shows that they're really paying attention to what they have to do to make this game better.
Yep.
And slowly like teasing this nice little teasers. I don't think people were used to this also, since No Man's Sky was 2016 in a nutshell. But they weren't used to just getting things little by little instead of all at once, or it getting data mined.
Yeah.
I mean, they knew, I always said Capcom, but they knew what they were doing. Or like releasing little tidbits at a time for this game.
Yeah, it was smart on their part, and it seems like it's paid dividends, and I think it's brought back that way of feeling like you are part of the game.
Yeah.
Where like Resident Evil, from when I played 5, I haven't played a ton of Resident Evils, but when I played 5, I didn't really feel like I understand. Like I didn't feel connected to the characters. They did a poor job introducing them because it just kind of felt like, all right, here you're in Africa dealing with a disease. That's it. Like that's it just kind of happened, and I was like, all right, I don't feel any connection to any of these people. Like whatever's going on. So this one's like, you're the first person. They don't even give you a name. It's like it's just you.
Yeah.
You know. So it's and I think it brought that back with like the first Resident Evil, where it's like, yeah, you could be Jill, you could be Chris, you could be whatever. But when you went through the door, that made it feel like that was you going through that door. Mm-hmm. So I think that's exciting. I think this is going to be a really good game. I think 2017 for video games is going to start off really hot.
Sorry.
You all right?
I blasted in my pants thinking about all the games that are going to happen in 2017. But we're getting a new console in 2017.
That's true, too.
Scorpio's not console. We'll talk about it a little later. So what have you heard about the Nintendo Switch accessories?
So we've been basically told that it will feature 40mm drivers and folds up when traveling, which I would hope so. Uh-huh. It includes a carry bag, stereo earbuds. I don't know why I read earbuds as stereo, so I thought it was stereo. Stereo earbuds, cleaning cloth, screen protector. Oh, that's cool. Control caps. I don't know what that is. And game cases. It actually seems pretty useful for those who want to take the Switch on the go often. I'm guessing it's like, I don't know, maybe like a little carrying case or something. And then there's NES Classic accessories, which are back in stock, which I think...
Lies. That's bullshit. Get out of here.
Apparently they are. That's news in itself, if you fucking ask me. Like, God, those things sold like hotcakes, man.
It's horrible.
It's just funny. I think it just proves what we've been talking about with Nintendo forever. It's just like, if you just do the same thing you've been doing, but just better, people would like it, because people literally want to buy a 25-year-old, 30-year-old console. Like,
it's more so shocking, trashing the force. I think also I'm glad they have the NES Classics in stock, because that was a little mess.
It was.
I like the fact that it's coming with headsets, and this is promoting the Switch is truly take it anywhere on the go.
Yeah,
portable.
Yeah,
easy, baby.
Selling mobile 110%. But they're still at least giving you the option to be a couch console player, which is cool. Like I think conceptually Switch has done this right.
Yeah.
So let's see how the execution is, and then we'll make our real judgments.
It looks like the controller caps are for more grip.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's like the little twist-on things you could do with like the Xbox Pro controller stuff.
Yeah, they'll put a little nipple on your Nintendo Switch.
A little nip.
Flick it around a little bit. And
give it a little flick.
Did you mention anything about a stylus? If it's going to come with stylus?
I did not read stylus.
That's a good sign, because I heard it's multi-touch, like Android phones, so...
Really?
Hey, that's a good news for me.
So they'll have like 2-finger stuff, 3-finger stuff, 5-finger stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay.
No need for that fucking stylus anymore.
I like that. Less losable parts, please.
All the time.
Yeah. So actually, you know what? I'm going to throw this in. This wasn't news, but I saw this on Kotaku, and I thought it was fucking cool. I'm just going to throw this in there. There is a Super Mario board game out there.
What the hell?
There's a Super Mario board game, and it's a combination of what kind of looks like to be Mousetrap. It's an interesting concept. So the concept is, it's basically, lo and behold, you're playing fucking Mario. Weird, right? But you're basically this little red ball. Are you okay? All right. So for you guys who are not hearing behind the scenes, Toki's for the past 5 minutes has been adjusting this mic.
I hate it.
It's pretty bad. Right when the day we got this, we said this shit sucks.
It's just stuck. Oh, fuck. Alright, catch.
Oh. Gotcha.
It's just stuck. I'm gonna plug it in.
So this board game, basically you play as a little red ball, and there are many obstacles that involve timing and reading what's going to happen ahead of you before you press the button, so that your little red ball can ascend through this little obstacle course.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool, and it is very. I watched a little bit of it, and it is very much like that. There's kind of a part where you're supposed to wall jump, and if you don't hit the thing at the right time or the right force, you'll fall down and then you'll go back to the start. So like it's pretty cool.
This is a board game?
Yeah, this is a board game. And I was like, that's a really interesting way to kind of put Mario into an actual real 3D space. Like it's an interesting concept. I thought it was awesome. So if you guys have like little brothers or sisters or whatever, you can go get that for them. I don't know where you can get it because the whole box was completely in Japanese except for Super Mario.
I was gonna say that sounds like that high-tech Japanese type of shit.
Was it really?
You cannot find here.
Yeah, I've never heard of a board game or anything like that.
It's a 3D board game?
Pretty much. I mean, like 3D in terms of like actually physically tangible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like 3DS 3D. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like
holograms, a holographic.
That's the next
board
thing,
game,
dude. That's that's the next thing. Fucking 2025. We're gonna be talking about the Oculus hologram kit. Ugh. Watch. It's gonna happen.
I don't want it. I can barely handle VR as it is right now.
Well, dude, we already have holograms in concerts. It's gonna be all that stuff that's been out. Has come straight into the home at one point or another.
I think we need Shigeru Miyamoto to come out as a hologram.
Why? He's not dead.
I know. To show off the technology that they have for the so-called Nintendo Switch. Like we can project things from my dick onto the stage.
The Nintendo Dick Switch.
God. All right. So while we're still on the topic of the Switch, Laura K. Dale, who has been very busy pretty much from December 21st till now.
Yep.
She dropped news that Beyond Good and Evil 2 has like a little surname, whatever. It's going to be released for the Switch first for that 12 months, and then it's coming out to PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
That's surprising.
Very surprising.
I didn't think that game would get basically the exclusive or the temporary exclusive, I guess.
That's a problem. That's that third problem. That's that third party shit I've been talking about.
So?
It's like it's not exclusive. It's just a timed exclusive.
Yeah.
So what's the point of buying it still? Unless you're really, really that needy for Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah, or you're just that big of a Nintendo fan that you just want things on Nintendo. That's the argument I've heard on a lot of game discussions. Is usually like when these games come out, it's mostly people like, well, I mean, if you just want it for the Switch, you should get it. But like, that's not a good selling point for the Switch, if you ask me. Like, if somebody's basically telling you, well, you could get that one, or you could get the one that's definitely going to look better, it's like, I don't know. It's not a great sign. It's not great. Mm-hmm. That's all I can say.
And Persona 5 is not coming to the Switch either. Ooh. Yeah, that was a big penny dropper for me. I was like, that's gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way. That we're looking forward to Nintendo having a lot of great RPGs, JRPGs as well, and it looks like these exclusives are not exclusive.
Nope.
There's some sleeping around going around with all these consoles, some Hyper Neptune dementia type of stuff with like Nintendo big tit over here, Microsoft big tit over there, and like you guys want to stick his cock in that one, but then it's like, oh wait, there's more money over here. So
these tits are bigger.
It's like no one wants to buy into Nintendo yet. Is this what I'm hearing?
Yeah. I would say yeah. I mean, but why would you? I mean, like, what incentive have they given you since 2005 that they're going to make a console that is not only going to support your game to make it look the way you've wanted it to look on consoles, but the way it's going to run on consoles? I think that's partly why Mass Effect, the guy said, like, if enough people want it, I read an article, if enough people want it, they'll make it, which makes me go, that's weird. That's weird to me that they would immediately go, well, I mean, if the Switch demand is that much, then we have to. But they understand, like, that in itself to me is a business decision. That's them going, why would we shell out our product to a device that we have no idea what its power is right now, and if it can even run this fucking thing? We don't even know yet. Like, we really don't know. And if they do know, they're aware enough to know it's not going to work the way they want it to right now. Mm-hmm. It's one of those. So I just feel like that's not a good impression. Mm-hmm. But we'll see. I think Nintendo still gets the slack for being Nintendo, so it doesn't need to be graphically ridiculous. But it's already bad that games like Persona 5 and Mass Effect have said nah.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty bad.
And they had to come out and say it too. Like, no. Alice is like, for the last time, stop effing asking us. It's not happening.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's really bad. I really hope it isn't a repeat, and maybe it's like a wait and see approach for developers. Like, maybe it's just
the safest thing to do is definitely to wait and see.
Absolutely. Wait 6 months, see what happens with the console, and then go, okay, well, if this can run it the way it says it's going to, then we can make whatever the hell we want for it. But yeah, I'd wait. I would absolutely wait. Nintendo's fucked it up with the Wii U. I mean, I'd like, what do you expect?
So we're gonna move on to PlayStation, and it's gonna be real short and sleazy.
Yeah,
I have a list of 23 games in order of appearance that showed up in the new Sony trailer of the year. Mm-hmm. So here we go: Gran Turismo Sport, Hellblade, Drawn to Death, that Tim Schafer game, Nier Automata, game of the year for me, Detroit, that's not coming out this year, Yakuza 0, Farpoint VR, Uncharted 4 DLC, Matterfall, Gravity Rush 2, Wipeout Collection, The Show 17, New Hot Shots Golf, Dreams, not coming out this year, Pyre, Persona 5.
Still make Hot Shots Golf?
Neo, right? Neo, gonna speedrun that. Roll the Warriors, Next Machina, Knack 2, Parappa HD, Starblood Arena, VR exclusive, and Horizon.
Ooh, that's a damn good games lineup for the most part. That's pretty awesome. 2017 is gonna be really good,
and those are exclusive. I think console exclusive were the usual suspects, so not many of those.
The PlayStation. Horizon Zero Dawn, I think, even out of all those, like Nier's on there, or Neo for sure. But I think Horizon Zero Dawn definitely stands out on there. Like just from a overall standpoint, I think there's going to be a lot of people who buy Nier eventually, but I feel like it's going to be the people who play the demo or the hardcore fans who buy it first, and then people are going to see it's fucking awesome, and then people are going to be like, oh, okay. Then everyone's going to rush to go get it. But Horizon Zero Dawn off the bat is going to make sell gangbusters.
I hope so, because I hope it doesn't suffer from everything else open world games suffer from, and just you did everything, but then you didn't get to that point you could because there's more stuff to do over there.
Pacing issues.
Final Fantasy 15 and Far Cry games in general. Yeah. That's why I don't like open world games. That's for another day.
Yeah.
But they pretty much have 17 games exclusive coming out this year, which is a lot. That's a lot of games for like one console. I hope that Microsoft does the same this year, because I don't think we've got their list of 2017 games. But I think this is... I don't know if it means anything, because this will slide into the Scorpio. I don't know if the Switch drop will mean anything. I don't know if all these great exclusive or / time exclusive games will mean anything for when the Scorpio drops, because we've experienced VR here at HTC Vive, and it's mind numbing. I'll say that.
Yep.
And it makes you want to shit your pants. And if they can have that into a home console. And we already heard good things about PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
So now we're going to get the whole shebang to together. And everyone's loving the Xbox S also.
Yeah.
But God damn it.
Yeah, they love it.
Pissed me off.
Yeah.
I'll beat my PlayStation Pro. I know it's shitty. Don't worry about it. So what do you think about Scorpio?
I kind of agree with you. I think after playing with the Vive, and seeing how well done that thing is for it literally just coming out on the market, like it just feels, it doesn't feel like a gimmick. Feels like there's tech demos for sure, but it feels legit. It feels like a legit, this can be a real video game console.
Yeah.
And if they're gonna give this a full year of a VR life cycle for the Rift, for the PlayStation VR, for the Vive, for the whatever the other one is.
Oculus?
Yeah, the phone you put on your goggles.
Oh, yeah. I like to touch kids.
Yeah. I like to touch kids. I think they're going to perfect it. I think it's just going to be, the end of 2017, and then it'll be like, yeah, we just watched you guys do all this. Ours is double the power and Fallout VR.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, bye.
We have more games. Oh, do you guys have Halo VR? Nope.
No, it's going to be over, man.
I haven't even thought about that either. Halo VR.
Yeah, the VR games are going to come out with when that thing comes out are already off the bat better than any of these VR games that are coming out. Because like Job Simulator's fun, but it's it's fun for its novelty and not for it actually being a fun game, because you're really just honestly you're just freaking working. Like you're not doing anything. It's just like, oh look, I got hands and ho ha ha, robots are laughing at me.
Exactly.
Like that's all it is. Now it's going to be like, all right, you're coming out of the vault, look around you, you're in a complete, utter, shattered wasteland. Like,
I think VR has been taking the slow, steady pace, just trying to get its footing, and now it's getting quicker.
Yep.
It's getting its feet into the ground. I think people have multiple options what type of VR they're going to have. There's a lot of things exclusive for certain VR systems.
Yep.
So now it's just the video game market extended out to virtual reality. And that's what everyone expected to happen in the middle of 2016. And during E3, middle of 2016, I think we kind of agreed that the Scorpio presentation might have had everyone else scared.
Yeah.
It got them nervous. Like, okay, well, we have to make an upgraded version of our console. I can't do everything, but I can do something. Like sweating in their boots, their jimmies about what is the Scorpio thing coming out.
Yeah, it was basically, it's like when America just unveiled the Manhattan Project. They're like, hey, you guys, look at this. Hey, don't fuck with us.
We call a fat boy.
That's literally, it is true, because if you think about it, from that announcement, everyone has been scrambling to make up ground. You're totally right. Like it's either, all right, PSVR, we need to show some stuff like months after. Okay, now we got the PlayStation Pro going because we need more power. We need more power because Xbox One S is coming out too. And then the Switch is going, all right, hey, we need to show some Zelda stuff. We need to show Pokemon Sun and Moon. We need to get Pokemon Go. We need to get people excited about Nintendo again because the Wii U sucked.
I was going to say Nintendo, I was going to give them praise.
Really?
That they didn't reveal anything until like when was the Switch announcement?
That was crap.
Yeah.
I was so early in the morning I can't remember what freaking day it was.
Switch.
What? I don't know what that movement you were doing with your tongue while you were singing that, but don't do that again.
It's Miyamoto whispering in your ear like, you gotta like this. You're like, it's hard.
Oh my god!
It was like, it had to be
smile.
I think it was like at the end of October. I was certain that Nintendo was gonna just leak it August.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. All right, here we go. Here's this.
They're gonna blow their load early.
But at the same time, they did try to show off as much as Breath of the Wild as they could.
They really did. It still felt like they were trying to make up something.
Which was Breath of the Wild is confirmed as a release console same day game. Blah blah blah. With Mario,
I'm just so skeptical about it.
Yeah, we all are. I can't really speak. I've played one Zelda game. I beat Wind Waker with like Game Shark codes. I had the best gear by like the second chapter, and then
that game's so good.
Yeah, it was even better. And then I didn't play anything else, so I don't have a legacy with Zoltar like many people do. How do you feel? This is gonna be twitch.tv/CJ691. You can catch Breath of the Wild on there.
I don't know how I feel about it, because like I haven't played a Zelda game since Wind Waker. Really, I haven't beaten Twilight Princess. I haven't even touched Skyward Sword. We are going to eventually. But I want to play those games and see what they're like. But from what I'm seeing, it looks like there's a downward trend. It seems like Zelda's formula is people are getting tired of it. I think people are getting tired of it. Hence why Nintendo went the direction they went with Zelda. And we haven't seen a ton. All we've seen is like the Hyrule Field aspect and then like one dungeon.
Damn you, indie gaming.
Yeah, maybe that's part of it. Maybe you're just spoiled like getting the whole game from indie gaming. I don't freaking know. Or Zelda copies.
The whole experience of going through a dungeon or a gungeon, finding equipment to help you out along the way, whether it be a map or a compass, the shops, just the whole RPG experience has been shrunken down, simplified, or expanded and explored upon within the years between Skyward Sword and this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like the whole crafting thing, that's why I was in the filing room at work. I remember just hearing about that. I was like, oh, don't do this, Zelda. No. Don't do this. No. Don't do this. That's what everyone else does. You're doing great in your own lane without the crafting thing. I was like, it's cool, but this shit gets kind of old.
Yeah.
That's super JRPG-ish.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of having to like. I mean, I like the idea of crafting, but crafting in itself can also be, if done not the greatest, can be cumbersome for me personally. Like, it can feel like, oh man, I need to go get the stuff, and if I want this really good weapon, I gotta go, grind out forever. And it's like, that's fine, and I get it. But for me, it's something I'm not the biggest fan. Like, I liked the Last of Us crafting system, where just the whole game was in a way very linear. So it was kind of like, all right, if you're looking around in this semi-open world and you find some stuff, once you find a workbench, then you can upgrade your weapons. Like, I enjoyed that, where it felt much easier to kind of craft your shit. This isn't Zelda, and exactly. I think that worries me. It's not good.
I'm just gonna say one word: weapon durability. All right, this has been the Bad Input's big ass board of news. Yeah, it is kind of a slow week.
Yeah, not definitely not the most fast paced one, but it's it's news. At least we've got gaming news. I feel like we've had a drought for like the past month and a half.
Next week it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be an absolute bloody nightmare.
Shit show. Yeah, right. The end of January on is gonna be scrambling.
So what do you think? Give me one surprise game you think will show up at the Nintendo conference next week that you can watch with us at 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Surprise game. F-Zero.
F-Zero is going to return?
F-Zero.
You think the return of F-Zero?
F-Zero.
I'm going to... This is bad. So how do you think they're going to not like show it?
I have no idea.
What? You have millions of dollars. How do you want to present this to people? Like, this shit's coming back. I'm scared.
Well, so if you're going back to the Switch, you would... Yeah. How would you do it? It would be something like... I would want to do something like, it would be totally fucking cheesy. Maybe this is the way I like to do commercials or something. Like some kid fucking sitting down with his Switch, and once he picks up, like once he turns on the things and he picks up the little side controllers, all of a sudden it turns into a wheel.
Oh shit!
I want to go 90s as fuck, where it's just like all of a sudden it's just in the game,
and he has a helmet on all of a sudden.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Nintendo, do it. I want that so bad, like in my face, and I want it grainy, and I want like some CRT-ness. I want it. I want my old school 90s commercials back.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Pokemon, whatever the hell we're gonna call it. Golden. Almost sat on something. I got scared. The combination of whatever Pokemon Sun and Moon's going to be.
Pokemon Universe.
Like Pokemon Earth.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to Pokemon Earth.
Pokemon Galaxy. Who the fuck knows?
It'll be the first console Pokemon game.
They're gonna run out of ideas, man. And
easily.
You know what's funny is like Pokemon Sun and Moon. It feels like there's parts where it's like they ran out of ideas, but they covered it up with better ideas. Mm-hmm. like I don't know how else to describe it. Like, because they stopped the rival thing, and they also made EXP shit like way easier. Mm-hmm. So they like took out all the like cumbersome shit with Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, like the Game Grumps got fucking EXP share episode like 9.
Yeah, you get it immediately.
I was like, you have to find that in the older games.
Yep. It was like near the end, or like middle,
treasure,
or like the latter half.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter anymore.
No, exactly. Yeah, your guy was like a level 60, so I was like, who the fuck cared? But like, yeah, and this one, it makes all you literally do now is it like encourages you to just be like, hey, you know what? We're kind of done screwing with the battle system. Mm-hmm. So here's an EXP share, and here we'll give you a Z crystal. That's it.
Welp.
Z crystals are actually pretty cool, but I thought they were going to be cooler. Maybe that's just me. Do you know what they do?
It didn't make you go Omega?
Kinda.
Or Z mode?
Yeah, it's so you kind of, if you give your Pokemon a certain type of Z crystal, so let's say you have a fighting Pokemon, and you give him a fighting Z crystal like the one I just got, then like he'll get his move, like certain moves will be like amplified, or he'll get certain or like different moves, like a Z move.
Yeah,
and it's cool.
Yeah,
but
you don't sound convinced.
I mean, that's just it. Like, I don't know. Like, it's cool, but it's like Pokemon really hasn't changed all that much since Pokemon.
So it's comfort food, kind of feels like, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, exactly. But it seems like I said, they kind of expedited the long, boring parts of the Pokemon process because they are covering up for the fact that they've run out of ideas as far as Pokemon is concerned. Like they're just kind of going, we're going to make it easier on you guys because we understand like you guys still love the formula of the game, but we don't want to really come up with any new Pokemon. We're just going to give you a new Hawaiian world, and we're going to just make it easier, and boom, we're going to put on easy mode. Like it's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna make everything freakier, but just not too hard for you.
No, exactly.
Welcome to the new generation, y'all. But then again, I was gonna go over the new game releases, but no one wants to make the list for the week. It's really weird.
Really?
Yeah, to be honest, and a lot of companies are just going back to work. Even the PlayStation blog wasn't updated. That was fun.
Lord.
So,
when it breaks over.
oh man. So yeah. So go just Google it. Type in new games this week. Look at your marketplace for your respective consoles, Steam, or you'll find it. They put the lists up there. Well, this has been the Foot's Gamescast. This is fucking horrible. Colin, where can they find you?
You can find me at CJFerg691 on Twitch.tv, and you can find me at the Ferg91 on Twitter.
And you can find me at twitch.tv/TokaLurker. And Google is a tool. Use it. Trust me. You can find the games for this week at twitter.com/TokaLurk15.
No, nobody put it up this week?
Everyone just put up the games coming out for 2017, but not for this week.
Oh, everyone was just like, fuck it.
It's like, fuck. All right.
Bye-bye.
Everyone's lazy.
Yep.
Everyone's lazy.
Yep.
Everyone's lazy.
Yep.
Everyone's lazy.
Yep.